Welcome back to What is Product Communication Part 2. In this section, we're going to see how can a company promote its product. Well, there are three main ways for a company to promote product. First of all, the company can talk to a global audience, meaning a big amount of customers or likely customers. Second way is to talk to a specific audience, which we will see in Part 3. And the last way is social media, which we will see in Part 4. Let's start with promoting to a global audience. When we're talking global audience, we're talking lots and lots of likely customers or a customer of the company. The first way and the first mean you really know well is advertising. When you advertise, you are communicating by using a media. This media can be TV, could be press, it could be boards. Boards are all the signs and all the pictures that you can see in the street or on the bus stop, for example. Could be done with cinema, could be done by advertising on the internet. When you go on your favorite website and you see a banner at the top of the internet website, or you can create your own website. This advertising mean is really good because you will talk to a lot of customers and a lot of people, and you therefore will have a big impact, especially if you're using sound, pictures and music, like on TV, for example. The downside is that it is very expensive, mostly if you're using big media and mostly if you're communicating at peak time, like let's say 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock. The other downside is that it's not very precise. When you're communicating on TF1 or France 2, you are talking to a lot of people, but you are not sure that that your target is looking at your program at the time where you are paying for the advert. The second way is public relation. Public relation is something you're probably less familiar with. When you are doing public relation, you want people to talk about your company without paying these people for it. You can, for example, organize an open day. You can organize a company visit. You can invite a journalist and ask the journalist to make an article in your local paper. You probably saw on national television in Jean-Pierre Pernaut News at 1 articles or program about some places in France. Well, the places in France, let's say Marseille, is not paying to be in Jean-Pierre Pernaut News program, but Marseille's tourist office has invited the journalists and is hoping that because if they like it, they will make a program about the town in the news program. The good thing is it's cheap, especially if you compare it with advertising. And it makes people feel good because if you're going to an open day, you're going to be happy to see the company. If you look at a program on TV about town, you're also going to be likely to feel good about the place or the company. The downside is that you're not very sure that the journalists will actually have a space for you in their program. And if you're having an open day, you're not very sure as well that people will talk about your open day to their friends. The third and last global audience means of communication is sponsoring. You're probably more familiar with sponsoring if you're a football fan, for example. What is sponsoring? Sponsoring, it's the same word in French. You are supporting an event or an activity by providing money, giving money in return for advertising space. For example, if you're an Olympique Lyonnais fan, you might have seen Hyundai written on the football player jersey. Well, Hyundai is paying the team some money to get the name on the jersey, and it's advertising for the company. Sometimes company can also pay TV program. In La France a un incroyable talent, Starbucks and Dyson are giving money to MCs to appear with the program so people can associate the program with the brand. The advantage is that you can, like for advertising, get a big audience, especially if the team or the event, the TV program, is a big event. The downside is that you are not very sure about the direct effect. Will people go and drink Starbucks coffee because they've seen it on MCs the previous night? Nothing is more sure.